Welcome to Chaga, and this is one of the world's great medicinal mushrooms, revered by many cultures all over, and increasingly you're hearing about it in the West in all kinds of medicinal mushroom blends. And what we're going to look at in this video is this marvelous aspect of its healing capacity for being alkalizing. So chaga is one of the most alkaline foods, and your body wants a proper pH balance. Too acidic, it sets you up for all kinds of diseases, discomforts, one thing and another. Alkaline, it's interesting. Alkaline doesn't go down too much, the too much alkaline. It can, but you'd have to be really crazy, where it's not hard to become too acidic. Too much eating red meats, dairy, heavy grain, alcohol, all of these can really very quickly make your body too acidic. And studies are showing that there are just many diseases, various diseases, that will not occur because they can't survive in a properly alkalinized body. So chaga, right up there. And one of the reasons it's so alkalinizing is because it's got an incredibly high mineral content. It has calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, rubidium, there's one you don't hear a lot about, sulfur, and a remarkably high level of zinc. So let's just look like, say, for example, at potassium. You don't have enough potassium, you're going to feel generally weak, you're going to, too much potassium can also make you feel weak, and it can set you up for an abnormal heart rate. Potassium is what sets the proper electrical currents so that your heart beats properly. So you don't want too little and you don't want to excess it, which can happen sometimes with certain medications. You're going to find potassium all over the place. Chaga is just another fantastic source of it, and I wanted to highlight potassium because you want to be getting it. It's found in apricots, carrots, greens of all kinds. Did I say apples already? Cucumbers. Rubidium, this is also an alkali metal. These are all alkali metals here. And some people think that it doesn't really have a biological function, but increasingly research is showing that it may actually be a necessary trace element because it helps stimulate metabolism. And metabolism isn't just about you digesting your food, it's about every single cell in your body being able to take in what it needs and get rid of its own waste. So it helps guide minerals across defective cell membranes. That's really important because that can help heal those cells, make them stronger. And it's especially found to be true with aging cells where things are starting to break down like you are in the outside. A whole lot of that's going on the inside. And this is one that's found in eggplant, garlic. So again, you're finding it in other foods, but chaga, really packed with it. Then you have this, what's called non-radioactive cesium, because the radioactive kind is obviously seriously toxic. This is just the natural occurring variety that is found in dust and rocks, soils in low amounts, and it is found in chaga. And it's actually a salt, and it's becoming increasingly looked at as an alternative treatment for cancer because they're finding, again, really balancing the pH, really even getting higher into the alkalizing, just gets rid of toxic cells that you don't want in your system. So being looked at more and more and more. Top alkalizing foods, umeboshi plums, they're very good at that. Oatmeal, sweet potatoes, a variety of mushrooms. Acid-forming foods, as we talked about, you got your eggs, your meat. We're not talking in regulated amounts and amounts balanced by some of these other foods that help cleanse your system. But if you're not balancing your system out, you're going to get too acidic and you're going to get sick. It's just the body doesn't want to be out of balance. So alkaline waters, mineral waters, lemon water is a great one. Taking lemon juice, diluting it with water, great way to, it naturally balances the pH. Coconut water is another good one. So take a look around. Check out your diet. You might want to start to think about how can you be balancing your natural pH so that you're not getting too acidic. And this is another one of the healing properties of chaga. It's why you will find it in high quality medicinal mushroom blends. This is just one of its many properties. There you go. Chaga. Visit whiterabbitinstituteofhealing.com and find out more about this amazingly important healing mushroom.